Central Command says U.S. forces in the waters off of Iran have now been working to restore safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz. They are implementing the humanitarian project, which President Trump has now called Project Freedom. He announced it yesterday. CENTCOM posted this today. As a first step, 2 U.S.-flagged merchant vessels have successfully transited through the Strait of Hormuz and are safely headed on their journey. Iran state-run media this morning claimed the Revolutionary Guard hit a U.S. warship with 2 missiles. CENTCOM said, no, that did not happen. Iran then said it had fired warning shots. Meanwhile, back to the truth, the defense ministry of the UAE says Iran did shoot down, or it had to shoot down 3 missiles offshore as a 4th splashed into the water. We understand those may have come from Iran. Bryan Llenas is live for us in Tel Aviv, Israel, with the latest. So, Bryan, some breaking news last hour. A lot going on where you are today.
No doubt about it, Harris. And so for the first time since this U.S.-Iran ceasefire was brokered 4 weeks ago, Iran is actually initiating attacks right now. We know that the United Arab Emirates missile defense system is activated. 4 missiles were fired from Iran to the UAE. 3 were shot out of the air, intercepted over the sea. The 4th fell into the water. We also know that Iran has launched drones against the United Arab Emirates, one hitting an oil facility in Fujairah, sparking a fire there. 2 other Iranian drones hit an empty oil tanker as it made its way through the Strait of Hormuz. And at this hour, right now, actually, CENTCOM Navy Admiral Brad Cooper is updating reporters on Project Freedom, the humanitarian effort right now to safely guide an estimated 800 cargo ships and tankers and 20,000 crew members out of the strait. Admiral Cooper says that CENTCOM has defeated multiple Iranian ballistic missile launches, drones, and has sunk 6 Iranian small boats this morning. CENTCOM is strongly advising Iranian forces to stay away as it guides ships through what the U.S. is calling an enhanced security area along Oman's territorial waters. So far, at least 2 U.S.-flagged merchant ships have successfully crossed through the strait. Iranian state media, by the way, is now claiming that Iran fired warning shots at U.S. destroyers in the strait. It says that the Strait of Hormuz is its territory and is warning that any American interference will be considered a violation of the ceasefire. Just moments ago, the commander-in-chief of Iran's army posted on X, "Every inch of these waters is within the range of our will." The American aircraft carriers, with the stealth of radar silence, imagined that they could approach the Strait of Hormuz, but our response was fire. Cruise missiles and combat drones took to the skies. The security of this region is Iran's red line. Here is U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent responding this morning.
We are saying the Iranians do not have control of the strait. We have absolute control of the strait. We have blockaded the ships going into or out of Iranian ports. Their economy is in free fall, and everyone says they have the high tolerance for pain. Well, their soldiers will not have a high tolerance for not getting paid.
A South Korean cargo ship is on fire in the Strait of Hormuz. They are currently investigating whether or not it is the result of an Iranian attack. But again, CENTCOM confirming it has struck down multiple ballistic missile attacks from the Iranians this morning, as well as taking out 6 Iranian small boats as it reopens the Strait of Hormuz to commercial shipping. Harris?
All right. I want you to repeat that if you can. What's on fire right now?
There is a cargo ship belonging to South Korea that has an engine room fire in the Strait of Hormuz. South Korea is investigating whether or not that is the result of an Iranian attack.
Great reporting. Thank you so very much, Bryan. Appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.